Bet you didn't know. Bet you didn't know. Bet you didn't know. Bet you didn't know.
Hey,
we are back.
Fuck is happening?
Same shit, different day, different week, not different day. Guess it is technically a different day, but
yeah.
Nick Rib in the house.
Oh, Nicky Nickerton.
Oh, Nicky, you're so fine.
Oh yeah,
Getting it started off right.
that's right. A little bit of coffee, had a donut. I saw the
Okay.
funniest meme today. This gay pride guy. It's like after gay pride month's over, and it's
What's up,
this
James?
dude in a hoodie bending over, puking out rainbows.
Okay.
Dude, Street Outlaws coming back heavy, dude. They're like, fuck no Prep Kings. Fucking Chris and oh god, I don't know, Big Chief, I guess, kind of teaming back up and doing their own shit. Maybe now's a good chance, dude, since they're not under contract, to try to reach out and be like, hey guys, what's up?
It's possible. I think you probably fall into maybe a no time grudge aspect, or at least an open testing to where they
Mm-hmm. Yep.
either way.
Yep.
Possibilities.
Mm-hmm. Bet you didn't know this.
Uh-oh.
Did you know an average silverback gorilla can deadlift 1,800 pounds?
Okay.
Yep, and they're stronger than 20 adult humans combined.
I'm not completely surprised by that. I mean, the number is pretty large and makes you wonder how they came up with it. They put one on a bench press or something and just kept slapping weight on there.
Yep, that's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, like Outcast said, silverback orangutan, you can't stop the train. Bombs over Baghdad.
Bombs over Baghdad.
All right.
Oh boy.
What a jam back in the day.
Still, that was not a bad jam. Yeah, I agree, dude. Yep. Yes, sir. So what's up in your world, man?
Same old, not too much, actually. Pretty boring. Caught a little bit of excitement over the weekend. I think you were there as well. Or we're at least sharing the same space within the same place and time.
Yep.
Which was a good time and also led to the title of the episode, Going in Circles.
Going in circles. Oh, I was wondering where
where that
might
was.
have come up with that. Yeah.
That was from sitting on Sunday and for the first time watching cars go around in circles. NASCAR.
Yeah. NASCAR. Dude, I mean, I thought it was fucking great, dude. I mean, honestly, like when they're all packed up and they're, and the pace car heads down and they just fucking punch it and they come around that first time around and just whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, it sounded like a techno song. Just the low end is like, I was like, oh, it's so good.
It was crazy how the sound changed from at the beginning or when they were bunched up, it'd be bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, for sure. Here, you want me to answer? I'm gonna answer a phone call with my wife. Sorry, ready for this? Make it weird. Hi, baby.
Hey,
Hi.
what you doing?
You're on.
Oh, not you.
Oh, well,
I mean, not right now.
forgot you hit the podcast, darn it.
Yep. Why? What's going on?
I'm getting Taco Bell, so see if you wanted anything.
Oh, dang, son. You know I like Taco Bell, baby.
It's at 7. Okay. Yeah,
Nope. Actually, just started. I was wrong. It is 8 o'clock on Tuesdays.
Yep.
I knew it.
Yep, you knew it.
Good field vibrations. It was crazy.
Yep. I'll take a taco supreme and a bean burrito.
Okay, Taco Supreme Bean Burrito. All right, love you.
Hard taco supreme. Love your face.
All right, okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, it was a whole different world of wrestling. Or
Wrestling.
I've been
Eric Von Erich.
I've been watching clips again. But yeah, no, it was some different racing. And
It was, dude.
once I got all separated and everybody was all spread out throughout the entire track, then it was just like a damn freight train the entire time.
Yeah.
It was pretty wild. And then to get down up next to the fence when I was assisting Lance and then watching
Nick,
cars,
I'll take
it
shoes
was
out.
pretty crazy.
Fuck yeah. Who wouldn't? I don't mind a little extra lettuce every once in a while.
As long as it's not extra beef.
Mm,
That's the only time it's a problem.
it's extra beef. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, maybe like wizard sleeves.
Oh.
Some kind of weird meat curtains.
The
Yeah, anyways,
Whispering
all
Eye.
right, way off track here. Oh, it is Tuesday night. That's right. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
no, we're pretty well right on track. There's
Yeah,
not
we're
really a track.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, so NASCAR was super bitching. What made it even better is the fact that a friend of mine is all into microdosing mushrooms. I'm not much of a mushroom person. However, I decided to eat some mushrooms.
Mhm.
And it was that much fucking better. It was super, dude. I can't even explain. Like,
Hence
just
my comment of we occupied the same space and time
yeah,
at the
right.
race because holy Christ.
Oh,
what
man. Let me
what
tell
a
you something.
place.
The just the people watching and running into people that I know and having conversations while I'm just thoroughly enjoying myself was just something else. And then really weird is that it's like they have a city bus there. Did you trip? No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like I ate a handful of mushrooms. It was like capsules, ground up pill capsules. I don't know. I forgot how much. I'm not abusing them. It was more of just kind of like the having a couple beers kind of deal.
It was an enhancement.
It was an enhancement, yeah, but different than beer, obviously. But yeah, so there was a moment where, well, to put this in perspective, there was a moment there, and I'm like, not like peaking, but I'm like feeling all right. And we go, Dave, one of the guys with us, says, "Hey, let's get
Our
on this
Sherpa.
city public transportation bus."
God.
And so it's
I just wanted it to pull away for some reason.
it was so weird. It was the most awkward thing ever. So there's this bus sitting under the stands. It's a cool off bus, and you can just get on and
cool
sit
off.
down and cool off. Well, we get in, and the lady's standing there, or she's sitting there. She's got her city attire on, and she opens the door, and I step in, and she's just smiling, and I'm like, this is the weirdest shit ever. And I look back, and the whole bus is full, and I'm like, why are we even on here right now? I do not want to be around all these people.
I didn't want to go on it in the first place. All I wanted to do was get off it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there were so many wasted people there. But it was such a good time. And I'm going to tell you, man, there had to have been every bit of 40,000 people there.
Plus, yeah.
50,000 maybe. I mean, dude, I've never seen that many people,
Hard
not
to
even
say.
at a baseball game.
If you're approximating it off of the drag strip, and let's just say the drag strip holds 100. I don't know. That's what I think I've heard in the past.
Mhm.
Let's just say it holds 80.
Yeah.
And you look at the amount of stands that they had there compared to the amount of stands that they had on the oval track, it's got to be way up there.
Dude, it was a ton. There was a shit ton of people there.
It was crazy.
And dude, walking out there and they're kind of doing their warm up thing when they're going around the pace car, and then they go through the pit row or whatever that's called to kind of do their little time, the mile per hour through pit row, whatever that one is, and they come back around. Anyways, man, when they come back off that first lap, I mean, it's crazy, dude. It is
First
really
green
cool.
flag was pretty interesting.
Yeah. Whoa. And I love watching them come out of the pits, and then they go down and around. And dude, and I couldn't see them on the backside because of all the rigs back there. But it's like you see them at 1 mile an hour, and then all of a sudden they're just a fucking bullet out of a gun. Back onto the track. I was like, dude, that looks great. It was a good time.
It was a very good time to see it in person.
And it wasn't long and drug out either. It wasn't like a long, all day kind of deal. I mean, we got there at around 11, and
everything worked out, timed out, absolutely perfect. And it was.
I'm allergic to turning left.
About halfway through the race, I was like, why don't they turn them around and go the other way? Turn right for a minute. Jesus. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, AMN.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Amen.
Yes, sir. As have I. As have I. But yeah, man, that was really cool. So I had never been to a NASCAR event. I'd never seen one on
Same
TV.
here.
I'd never watched them. I thought, to me, watching NASCAR is like watching basketball. People are like, dude, how do you not like basketball? I'm not a fucking basketball person.
Rex and
I don't
last
know. I
10
don't.
laps. That's all I'm in for.
Yeah. But a friend of mine, Dave, his dad used to, back in the day for like 10 years or so, his dad sponsored a NASCAR team. So Dave grew up going to the pits and, putting on the headsets and working, on the cars and being in the garage or whatever all that stuff was. So he's been around it his whole life. Turns out after watching one NASCAR event, you like furries. I don't like furries. And actually, I'm not even sure what a furry is, to be perfectly honest with you.
It's one of those people that dresses up in like a full mascot type costume or dresses up like a dog and seeks out other
I see. People dress like
paper.
cats and dogs, and I gotcha.
My Little Ponies or whatever.
Hey, man, somebody's got to have mental issues. I like the sound of two top fuels making a pass. Wicked shit. Yeah, I mean, there is. It's just a whole different. It was a whole different experience for sure. I mean, drag racing is obviously one beast. It's like Godzilla versus King Kong. I mean, they're two forces to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? So it's just two different fucking things. Like boat racing. I've never been to a boat race. Never been to a shootout. I've got friends that race boats at Lake of the Ozarks. I've seen them. Oh, Adam is going to be My Little Pony.
Ruin the surprise.
My Little Pony. Oh, Jesus. Maybe a Care Bear. Oh, Jesus. No. But the boat races are kind of like a whole nother thing. It's just motorsports in general. Like they're all a little different, Sure. But yeah, drag racing is where it's at. And I've never seen, I wonder what it sounds like, dude, to watch 4 top fuel dragsters.
Oh, like out in Vegas or something?
Yeah, at one time hit it. I mean, that's got to be pretty fucking loud.
I would have to imagine. Yeah.
Boat races are fun. Yeah, I mean, they are. I've got a friend of mine that has a catamaran, a boat racing catamaran. They race down at the lakes, and he's sponsored. They pull them in on a trailer, and they're all like angled on these trailers and shit, and they line them up and the whole thing. Apparently the Sheik or Al Nabi or somebody, the Sheik knows, that go down there with boats. Yeah, that'd be cool. And maybe you will.
Shut your face.
I'd think by now you like that sound, Adam.
No, there's nothing to like about it, to be honest with you.
Sounds like a familiar sound in your world.
James.
Difference between 2-hand massage and 4-hand is watching 2 versus 4 top.
Exactly. 2 times the fun.
Oh, I bet.
We're hoping to find out down in Dallas.
Yeah. That was cool, dude. That was a really cool experience. And I'll definitely do it again. I might go out of state to go watch one. Shit. I liked it that much. I thought it was great.
It was definitely interesting. It was good to be able to go to an event like that, just from a promotion or event planning aspect of things, just to see how somebody else does it. I mean, it's like, the NFL going to a baseball game to try to figure things out. It's not the same, but there are some things that you can glean from it or take from it or manipulate into beneficial things for drag racing.
Yeah. Had a where's the next big race close to South Alabama?
That would be in October.
That is for sure October. Yep, for sure October. And then November. However, we will see what happens over the summertime. We'll see what happens over the summertime. Damn, what was that? Oh, this one?
Oh, this little thing?
Oh, this little one? Yeah, that is the
next race
was the name of that
in Huntsville, Alabama, October 25th and 26th at Rocky City Dragway.
I mean, obviously it's an RV, but
Oh,
it's the GMC home. That's right.
Robert's jumping on the bandwagon. Look out.
Oh, Brainerd. Yeah. I mean,
Under attack.
what's his name? Just had a great event there, right, Adam?
Yeah, was it the Southern Outlaw Series or Southern Outlaw Shootout? I can't remember the full name of it.
I mean, it
But
should
yeah,
be a good turnout considering that everything about the event was exactly like ours. So, I mean, that's great.
that was a totally different event. But okay, I think you're thinking of Union
No.
County Dragway.
No, I'm not.
Okay, I don't know if it was the same or not.
Oh, you don't know?
There is this outlaw thing that you're planting the flag on.
This weekend going to be good at Atmore. They had 25 pro mods even with rain. Yep, at Brainerd. Mm-hmm. Yep, Ferris, Texas.
Yeah.
No, remember, dude, remember it was no entry fees, the payouts were the same, the whole setup was the same deal. They were the first one. They were the only ones other than us to jump in on the no entry fee deal.
Okay.
Yep. Either way, though, I mean,
I'm not positive the
It's all
point
good.
we're getting with it. Is this a butthurt thing or what?
no. What I was saying is that's a good. They had 25 cars show up,
Mhm.
so that's a good sign. If we put on an event there, we're gonna have a great event. I mean, he had 25 cars there, and he's never even. I think that's like a new. I think it's a new league or whatever. They either started last year or the beginning of this year. I don't know. I forget his name. Is it like Chris or something? I forgot the guy that owns that.
Jeffrey Walker.
Jeff Walker.
I think that's the guy I keep seeing posting about it. Yeah, 25 pro mods. I mean, you can't beat that. There were, I know
Well, that's a good point. Yeah.
There were plenty. There were other races out there that same weekend that did not get that same turnout.
Jeff Walker. Okay, yeah. Jeff Walker. Yep. Yeah, no, he had a great turnout, man. 25 cars. Good for him.
Mhm.
Pro mods, that is. Now, I don't know what classes he had. I don't remember. I think he had a bunch of different classes. Are index cars considered pro mods? That's a good question. I don't know. Are index classes? And you guys like Hot Wheels? Anybody know what this one is? Anybody know what that one is? Red line.
Not
That is-
a clue.
That is an enamel Red Baron. Yep. Doesn't have the cross on the skull. This one is minty nice.
Okay. It's a rebirth of a series.
He went dead for a few years. Okay. All right. Thank you, Rodney. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, it's, I'm, like I say fairly often, I'm like a child roaming into the middle of a movie, asking what's going on. Well, that's good, because that's a good sign. That's a good sign for Brainerd. That's a good sign for him. And if everybody's doing well, that's healthy. That is healthy. I mean, I'm sure there's some anomalies, but
Like I said, there were other races out there that same weekend that did not get a great turnout, car count wise or anything like that. So it just kind of is how it is.
Nick, we love you, man. Nick is a diehard ADRL. That man
Lives and
is
breathes.
out there, lives and breathes ADRL, as do Adam and I. Lives, dreams, breathes, all the above.
Yes.
Yep.
Along with my nicotine.
Along with your nicotine. But there was only 4 to 6 real pro mods. Rest were slower cars. So Robert, was your no answer to index cars, or they're not considered
believe
pro
so.
mods? Okay. All right. So, all right. I know, James. I know, brother. Well, hey, I also know that there's some guys right now building some cars specifically for ADRL races for outlaw trim. I can't say outlaw trim. I'm gonna say pro extreme trim. Pro extreme trim. Because now I think that everybody is raping the word outlaw pro mods, and it's being used for fucking everything. Might as well be being used for 7.0 class. 7.0 outlaw pro mods. 6.0 outlaw pro mods. Like, it's just not, it doesn't even hold any weight anymore. Outlaw pro mods terms used up. Anytime you, God damn it. I wish I didn't have to wear these fucking things here.
Anytime you index a car with a number, it becomes a bracket car or heads up.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, I definitely wouldn't consider an index car in the the
pro. No, not a pro mod.
and definitely not outlaw because
Definitely not outlaw, but a pro mod, not a pro mod.
Well, definitely not a pro mod. No.
Well, what defines pro modified? Is that just somebody running on a pro tree? Is that heads up? Pro mod means heads up. Pro tree drag racing.
Good question. I feel like it's probably within like the wheelbase and the elongation and exaggeration of some of the body styling to where it's not really a stock car.
I see what you're saying. So just like our normal rules, right? Like our normal wheelbase length,
yeah,
door slammer, the whole
standard.
Gotcha. Right. Suspension. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's playtime for Harold. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like definitely for the outlaw aspect of it, anytime that you put a limitation on it outside of safety or the class specifications itself, you're no longer outlaw.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have come to know in our short term as promoters and a series owner, come to know that outlaw pro mods meant outlaw, meaning there are no rules, there are no restrictions. It's run what you brung. Outlaw pro mods. But that is clearly not the case anymore because a lot of people using outlaw pro mods in classes that are clearly not outlaw pro mods.
I think it's just the term outlaw.
They just think it's cool, so they want to ruin it.
It's, I feel like it almost falls into the category of back when a restaurant first said we have the best cup of coffee. It's legal for you to say you have the best cup of coffee in town. Any restaurant can say it. Every restaurant can say it. But you can't say that your coffee is better than Starbucks or another named restaurant because then it's like libel or slander, essentially. But you can say you have the best. So I feel like outlaw has almost fallen into that kind of category to where it's just kind of loosely, willy-nilly. It's almost lost absolute meaning because of its bastardization of use.
Mm-hmm. Right. Now, pro mod does not have a chassis. Got it. Which I've seen. Which is really weird because I did not know that until I saw the Chevelle from Hell totally taken apart with no body or shell on it. I was like, what the fuck is that thing?
Being able
and I was
to walk
like, oh my God, that's what they look like underneath. Had no idea. Yeah, had no idea. Oh, for sure. 100%. We've had Sullivan. Yeah, we do need to get Big Clanton on here. His son's super cool. My daughter Riley and Clanton's son. Oh my gosh, what was his name? What's Big Money's son's name?
Starts with a G.
Is it Houston? Austin?
I feel like it started with a G.
Oh man, I don't know. Such a nice kid. Cage. Yeah, his name's Cage. Okay. Yes. Yeah. What a nice guy, man. Super cool kid. But guess who we do have on this Thursday? Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody want to take a guess? It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. And he said he's got some things to say. Yep. He's got some things to talk about. I have no idea what that means, but I'm super excited to find out.
I've got an inkling, but it's just a suspicion and a guess.
Oh, it's definitely somebody fast. I'm pretty sure this individual has won more ADRO Big Ugly.
Very soon.
Let's see a hint. This individual has won more ADRL championships than anyone else. Well, I don't know. It's getting pretty close now.
Yeah, I don't know if
I
jump
don't
on
know if
that.
that's a true statement at this point.
All I would say is red car.
I would almost say Frankie. Okay, fine. But
We've
everybody
already-
has a red car.
We've already said it on a past podcast.
Fast? Well, it's not me.
We've already spilled the beans on a.
Oh, did we? Okay. Yeah, Bubba's going to be on with us this Thursday. There it is, James. He got it. Yep. James got it.
Yes, indeed. That'll be
Yep.
interesting to see what he's got to say.
Yeah, I'm excited. And then maybe we'll ambush him with a little landlord action.
I think it'd be fun.
I mean, I think it'd be fun. And then we ambush them both with Clyde.
Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time. I can get up to 8 more.
And then if I could ever get a hold of Frankie, Jesus, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's like the Bubba Stan Scruggs, Stubbs, all love,
all over. it,
all
yeah.
love red. Yep.
Hopefully Hank gets better on the Sooner side after seeing his post with the back issues he's been running into.
Yeah, bulging disc. Sorry to hear that, Hank.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, you can't hit a wall that hard and not have. I mean, you can, but it looked pretty hard. And then on top of that, he threw himself out of the passenger side seat because it was in a ball of flames. Went out the passenger side door because he was pinned against the guardrail on the driver's side, so he couldn't get out that side. So he had to. But I mean, I don't know. He said it got hot real quick, so he was out. He's like, I'm out like an ant. You just figure out how to get the fuck out. You don't even think about it. Windshield, window, passenger side door.
In and out of that car and plenty of cars, so you kind of almost a second nature to it. That's when training kicks in.
Yeah, I mean, there's clearly some training going on when you got that. I'm busting out. Yeah, no shit, right? So yeah, we're looking forward to having Bubba on this Thursday. I think Adam and I are gonna. I think we'll surprise everybody. But I was gonna do green screen tonight, but not.
Interesting.
Yeah. The roof.
Busting out the roof.
Yeah, I mean, if you had to, you're not gonna sit in there, man. It's almost like Navy SEAL training or like BUDS training when you go in the dip tank. You get buckled in the simulated plane crash in the ocean, and they drop you down in the tank and flip you upside down, and then you get out, and then you have an instructor grabbing you and shaking you all over the place and ripping your mask off, and then you gotta make your way to the top without drowning. Sullivan and the Orange Crush took some wild rides at Huntsville. Yep.
Hopefully we see some non-wild rides, or just wild in a good way.
My balls are hot. I don't know what you're referencing, but that sounds funny. Maybe you get kicked in the balls or something. I did watch a UFC fight here not long ago. The guy got just straight drop kicked in the sack. Yep.
The Helo Simulator. Yep.
Yep, the Helo Simulator crash. Upside down, baby. Hell yeah. Gilmore, what branch of the military were you in? Or was that, were you a pilot, like in one of the armed services? Because if you're a pilot, doesn't matter. Or if you're a crew member, you go through that fucking training. Yep. Navy, there it is. Were you a Top Gun pilot? Or were you a fighter pilot, or were you on were you a crewman? Oh, a helo. I guess maybe you were on a helo. Mm-hmm.
No, let's not get all the answers. We're gonna have to have him on in a future episode on Thursday.
Yeah, I like that. I like it. Yep.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was either, but
So he was rolling with all the SEALs and all the good stuff. City Dragway, Huntsville, Alabama is looking forward to our visit. Yes, sir. New shutdown area looking good. All right.
Sweet.
Love to hear it. Yeah, Dave's been.
They've been working hard on that.
Oh,
trip.
River Rat. Yep. Gotcha.
Mother
that's-
Nature's been trying to thwart all of Dave's efforts down there.
Of course you do, Robert. If you're in the armed service and you're in any MOS like that, you fucking love it, unless you're a pussy. And then you're probably crying whenever you get called when there's a frost call and you got to head to fucking supply and get all your gear because you got to hit the tarmac and wait to catch a plane, C-140 over to some hostile environment. And that separates the ladies and the men. Because it's funny how many fuckers want to start crying. I can't go. I gotta make a phone call. I can't go. It's like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Why in the fuck are you here? Don't be that guy that gets taken out right when you... This fucking guy's gonna get us killed. Quickly, too. Yeah, right? Yeah, some special warfare stuff. One time we were at Huntsville and a grudge car ran off the end of the track in a cornfield and drove all the way back to the main road and drove the car back through the front gate. 2 1-year tour in Iraq. All right, man. Yep. That's enough.
Yeah.
One tour will do you. One tour will do you.
Yeah, 2 just to make sure.
Rocket City, 9.5 hours ride one way.
Oh, that's not too bad.
That's not bad, dude. Yeah, that's not bad at all, bro.
The last one.
Yeah, for sure.
I know we're saving about the same 3-ish hours drive time.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll take that.
So you slick tire guys, you guys use liners or no liners? Liner or no liner? And if you are using a liner, why? Is it stiffening your tire wall? Is that,
I use a
is that
Diva
the
Cup.
point, or was it? What do you what?
Said I use a Diva Cup.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but Adam seems to know some lingo. No liner.
Panty liner.
Panty liner. No liner. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, that one's a trek. That one's a good 10.5 hours for us too. So I can definitely imagine you've got 9 more hours, it looks like, mathematically.
So good idea or bad idea to go race my weekend warrior down at Gateway for the hell of it without having a mechanic? Hoosiers typically need liners to make stiffer sidewalls so it doesn't shake hard. Yeah, I'm thinking about racing the old Cutlass. I mean, it's all set up and ready. Actually, I'm going to have Chris Duncan go over it, but I want to set it up as just a good old bracket car. Have some fun in it. Actually, I'd like to set it up as like a 5.0 car. Really? Dude, that'd be sweet. But it's not a... Oh, but you're not running a Hemi, are you, James? Or you are? Wait, did you get a new motor? I've got lost in our conversations previously. I need a mechanic. I'm not a mechanic. I could use some help. I could tow it there. You know, and see what it's going to do. Yeah, that's exactly. I just want to see what it would do. That's it. Yeah, it's a Chevy. So it's a 72 454 truck block, but it's got 69 LS88 or L80. What were those they put the high performance? It's only for 2 years. They're 427 heads. L88s, I think is what they're called. L88 427 heads. They put them in vets and some shit. They're rare, but whatever. And then it's got a oh shit, man. Well, mine has a blower on it. It's a B&M mega blower, but it's the 420 mega blower, which I guess is comparable to an 871. So Chevy, okay, right on, dude. So yeah, it's got 454 block, 427 heads, and an old B&M intake and blower with two 650 Hollies on it. So it's all right. Yeah. But I'm curious to see what it does. I mean, I haven't counted I don't know what kind of overdrive it's running. It's got very minimal boost. It's kind of an old build, so I have a feeling. Now, I had it back halved, so it's good to go. 992. Chevy. Hemi bottom with the Chevy top. Yeah, I got it. Oh, shit. But yeah, so I got the back half done by Beelman and Bickle. Got a whole new rear end put in it. new 4-link, that whole kit and caboodle. It's got QS1 shocks. You know, I'm gonna act like I know what I'm talking about, but I sort of kind of do. It's nothing like what you guys are doing. You animals out there driving those 3, 4, 5,000 horsepower cars are just fucking out of control. But it does have like an old MSD ignition system in it, but you can retard or advance the timing on a little dial on the dash. It's like 1, 2, or 3. You can adjust that. You know, it's got a rev limiter, fucking plugs you could stick in it. You know, but I'm ready. I'm ready to go run it. I just need a truck and a car trailer and I'll be good to go. I mean, Frank, really, honestly, one, I hadn't bought a truck because I know that everybody in the world's going to want to use it once I buy one. And I don't have a car trailer because I've never had a need to pull one. But now I think it'd be, now I think I'll have a, now I think I have a good opportunity to have a reason to get one. Yeah, I mean, I would say supercharger spell check.
He was asking about setting up the overdrive.
I don't know what the overdrive is, or, you know, it doesn't push a lot of boost. I try to keep my eye on the boost gauge, and it's actually at idle, it's like negative boost, which I don't know if that's normal, but it doesn't really run a lot of boost. It's a little negative on the boost gauge. But I've seen it get up to like 2 or 3, not a lot. What's a shock? Yeah, no shit. But I've seen it get up to like 2 or 3 pounds, which in the world of like full on drag racing isn't a lot of boost. So, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of opportunity there. I think it's all just tuned down to make it streetable, but I mean, fuck it. You know, I'm ready to rock and roll in that thing. It's set up. I've spent a good bit of money in it. B&M blowers aren't made to make a lot of boost. No. Why? You know, I could push it as hard as I can. I could. Or I just get a PSI. You know? Fuck it. I'll sell that B&M. I know a lot of people are looking for those B&M mega blowers and intakes. I know they're selling for a lot of money. A lot of guys liked them for the offshore racing for some reason. I guess they were perfect for that. But I could get a PSI blower or supercharger, whatever you want to call it. But apparently, though, it's you know, you're gonna wait a while for them, but that's all right. You'll be a lot happier if you drive it on the street and enjoy it. Yeah, you know, I don't doubt that, but I want to race. I want to go down the track. I mean, I guess I could bracket race my Volvo. I mean, you could really bracket race anything. It doesn't matter, right? I don't know. Technically, just be good on the tree and you could win. People will be like, dude, this guy, this fucking Volvo was coming here and fucking whooping everybody. He's running like 15s. You can ride on wheelie bar. That'd be fun. Yeah, man. You know, I'd love to. Do you have to? I mean, once you change your pulley, then you have to change your belt, right? Because then you're going to need, whether it's a smaller pulley or a larger pulley, you have to get a. Shit. I'll probably just explode that motor. It wouldn't be able to handle it. I mean, unless you can tune it down or something. I don't know. It's probably not a good idea. I know guys that want those L88 heads that I have on those 427 heads because they're rare and expensive. This, like I said, this is an old build, so I do want to race it though. So we'll see what's up. We'll see what happens. Just take small pulley and put on top and big on bottom. Really? Is that how that works? Really? You just swap the pulleys? $1471 high helix super could be set. Is that a screw blower or is that a roots blower? 1471 high helix. I gotta look it up. 1471 blower.
Oh boy, I can't wait for the day that you finally decide to do your Chevelle show.
Do my what?
Do your Chevelle show.
Chevelle show? McCullough show?
Sure. Whatever you
Yeah.
want to call
Yeah,
it.
it's a Cullis. It's a 1970 Cullis. Yeah,
Sure.
right? What were we going to call it? We were going to call it,
Oh, I remember.
do you? I forgot. It was going to be Starting Line?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Adam and I have,
It would just give you a
Think,
better
yeah.
place to talk about all these things. As soon as the Cutlass talk starts, in my mind, it's just the Benny Hill theme song. I'm just clicking comments until something sounds familiar to chime back in.
yeah, right? Yeah, Adam doesn't really know much about the talk on
No,
here. And that's cool. But that's a good bet you didn't know. Bet you didn't know
Adam knows
a
nothing about cars.
1471 is a blower. Mm-hmm. It sure is. Is it a screw blower or is it a roots blower? It looks like a screw blower. Looks like a screw blower. Just looking though. What do I know? Oh, it's a roots blower. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's what I said. What do I know? The pictures.
We're learning.
The screws in them looked a little long or a little short. I mean, 1471. Yeah. Well, hey, man. I mean, shit. No, fucking.
Fuck around and find out.
I'll try anything at this point. Fuck it. No, I put liners in the Whipple and PSI are the only screw blowers. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Whipple and PSI are the only screw blowers. Well, then fuck it. I'll get a Whipple. I mean, PSI is good, but yeah, to your point, like Frankie Taylor took him a year and a half to get his blower. So, it is what it is. So, Adam, we were talking about, let's change it up a little bit. We were talking about over the weekend that hallways were invented in 1579. Did you do any more research on that?
I had not, but let me type around real quick.
Did you guys know that? Did anybody know that? Hallways weren't invented until 1597. And it was because, it was for more efficiency with people. Because, when you think of castles and shit, they're all like, there's just no hallways, believe it or not. It's weird.
Courtyards were a mainstay. That was how
Yeah.
you access most of the area.
Mm-hmm. I did know DC was not a state.
A lot of people don't.
Did you know that DC has its own flag? Yeah, basically, it was just like a big common area or big courtyard, and then the door, they're just big open areas. And then that usually went into another room, and then that room had other doors. It was just kind of like corridors with doors in them. Yeah, no hallways. Yeah, Santa tag. Yep. And Washington, D.C. is a part of 3 other states, 3 other countries. What other? And I can't remember. London is one city. So it's Washington, D.C., London, and another.
The Vatican?
I think that's what it is. Yes, that's exactly right. So Washington, D.C., London, and the Vatican. And I can't remember. Oh, I forgot what it was about. It's their own. I can't remember what it was about, honestly. But they are their own districts and they operate together as like a business, essentially. DC, the Vatican, and London. And they all have their own flag. They all do their own thing. It's really kind of fucking interesting, to be honest with you. But I can't remember. And unless you know what you're looking for, you won't figure it out. 3 cities of empire.
Did not know that.
What's that?
James put up there, bet you didn't know the Whipple supercharger was one that's on my car, used to pump air into coal mines before it was used for racing.
Oh, no shit.
And how they repurposed some pre-existing technology.
Oh yeah, that's pretty dope. Well, and then they use them on like diesel engines and airplanes and shit too. I think they used them for like big diesel machinery and airplanes and stuff. Like
That
way
I
back
don't
in the
know.
day. Like giant ones, giant blowers, like with roots. I mean with fucking, what do you call those? The turbines, the roots, I don't know what you call them.
It's only 50 A models.
There's only 50 A models.
Limited supply. One
Yeah.
per state.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all you get.
That is all you get. Yeah. How about that?
Crazy things out in the world.
And I think 150 R98 Whipples, R980 Whipples.
Damn.
Huh.
That's pretty sought after, I would imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
Hey, bet you didn't know. All drivers in NASCAR race, all drivers in a NASCAR race are required to weigh 200 pounds. Not 201, not 199, 200 on the dot, including helmet, gear, and everything like that. If they don't weigh 200 pounds, they have weight added to them. And if they weigh over 200 pounds, they have weight removed from the car to end up at 3,450 pounds.
Really? So the
Mhm.
car has to be 3,250 pounds,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
So
if
altogether,
the
driver
driver
and
weighs-
car, 3,450.
Yeah, if he weighs dead on 200 with all his gear on, then yeah, 3,250 would be the exact weight of the car. But any fluctuation outside of that, they either add weight to the driver or to the car. From the car.
Oh,
You're working on that though.
yes, you are.
Chipping away.
From what I understand. From what you have explained, you are definitely working on that.
It's one way to
No,
get
that's
faster.
great. Yep. So I'm looking at buying an acre of land down the road with a pond on it and building a man building down there, Adam.
No, really.
Yep. Like 3 or 4 bays, some lifts, maybe put in a couple bedrooms, a shower, and make it like a man cave.
It should be interesting.
It's really hard to find property around here because it's so sought after, especially up here in St. Paul and off Highway P in O'Fallon. I mean, you know this area better than I do.
Mhm.
But the property value out here is so fucking ridiculously high. A butt hut.
But it would be
Maybe I put some stripper poles in there. I'll save you a spot, bro.
a dude ranch for sure.
Well, I can't help what other people bring to the party.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, it won't be dudes bringing dudes. I will not have sausage parties. I don't mind everybody getting together and hanging out, though. That's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the property value out here is so ridiculously high. I was over at one of Hazel's friends' parents' house, and he was talking about this pond on the other side of the woods, and he had an acre, and I mean, he wasn't doing shit with it. He's like, "Hey, man, I got a 1 acre lot with a pond if you want to buy it." And I was like, "Huh? What? Where did that come from? What?" And he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "It's got water and sewer and everything already." I was like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Sweet.
So that might happen. I
That'd
won't
be
know though
interesting.
until the 15th. Yeah, so then I'll actually have a shop. Then I'll have a place where I can work on the cutlass. Put a trailer. How much for an acre of land? Oh my God, you wouldn't believe it. Here, I'll look up. I'll just pull up some statistics here, or look up the.
Just pop in
Let me see
realtor.com.
Yep.
That would give you a pretty decent idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Good night, buddy. I love you. Love you. Love you. So.
Hazel, hi. I know you're watching.
Oh boy.
Up?
Let's see. So. Stop. It ranges between 50 and 70 per acre. Well,
Ew.
that one dropped. And that's undeveloped. That's undeveloped land. That's just like a plot of land. But once you start getting into like St. Charles, I mean, you're looking at like right off the highway. You're looking at,
Stevie.
$250,000 per acre. What's up, sweet girl?
Hey, Dad.
Everybody, this is my middle child, Stevie Lane, named after Stevie Nicks. She's our little sports fanatic. She's a freak of an athlete. She's probably one of the best and fastest on her baseball team, softball team, and basketball, and volleyball. All of it. It's weird.
Soccer.
And soccer. I mean, all of it. It's
Sports.
all sports. Yep.
Domination.
Did you have fun today? Good. I'm glad.
We lost by 1 point.
You did? Oh my
Little.
gosh. You guys were the losers today, huh?
Yeah.
That's all right. Just don't be a loser all the time. Okay.
We won it all. We won all, like half of all the games, probably more than half.
So you guys were only
We only
losers half the
lost,
time.
Like 3 times out of this whole entire season.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course. That's right.
Not
All right,
bad.
girl. Well, sweet dreams. I love you.
Well, bye. I love you.
Good you have fun.
Thanks.
Okay. Close my door, please.
Prices for everything are insane.
Yeah, they really are. It is. So, quarter acre lots, 40 grand to 100 grand out in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Yep, that is. When you get a shop built, call me for AC. Oh, dude, for real, because the prices that I'm looking at now, for 60 grand, you can really build a nice building. Now, this is the building, the slab, the doors, and I think some insulation. But that's not finishing up the inside or the electrical or AC or anything. So, for sure, dude, I'd love to hire you to come out and do it, James. For real. Because I know you're the ninja at the AC. Yeah, land values are insane. So that's cool, dude. And then maybe we could set up a studio out there, Adam.
Yeah, a little remote action for you.
What's that?
Little studio for you out there.
Yeah. Well, you can come and do some studio stuff there too.
Yeah. Well, once I upgrade my mode of transportation.
If you choose to do so.
Yeah.
Do a metal pole barn. Well, these are like the metal structures, like U.S. built, or some of these other metal buildings. I forgot what they're called. Like, I've been messaging some of them to get some quotes.
Kind of like John Sullivan's shop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly right. Let's see. There's one called Blanier Builders out of Illinois. Blanier Builders, and they do big stuff too. But I don't know about metal ribs and framing. Like wooden. They're using like wood. I want metal. I want a whole metal building.
Yeah.
That's exactly right, dude. Yeah, I don't want any. No. I mean, unless it's some actual 2x4s and real wood, real size wood, oak. I want some old Amish style shit.
Big ass log cabin.
Maybe that's what I'll do, man. I'll hire the Amish to come out and build me a barn or an outbuilding. That shit ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
And they'll have it done in a day.
We've got communities around.
We do. Lots of them. We sure as hell do. But yeah, man, I'd love to buy an acre and build up this. So I'm thinking for like $100,000, dude. I'm thinking for like 100, I could buy this land. It's got a pond, build an awesome building on it, and then get to it, dude.
He's definitely wanting a man cave.
You want the wood, you know. You know you do. I want all the wood. I want the hardest wood ever.
Yeah.
Give me that knobby wood.
Yeah. Got a little curve in it. That don't matter.
As long as it lasts a long time, that's all that matters.
As long as it hits hard.
As long as it hits hard. Yeah. Nothing you can just blow away.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess, you know,
It's
all
bricked
up.
I want that wood all bricked up. That's
Yeah.
totally fucking messed up, you guys. Bunch of weirdos. So what else is good? Yeah, so the NASCARs the NASCARs were cool, dude. 600-700 horsepower, 180, 190 miles an hour. It was fun. It was pretty cool, and the setup was really, really cool, man. Just the way that whole infield or inside the track is set up with the big screens and I had an epiphany. While I was there. I never knew that pole there was actually what pole position was based on. I know, guys.
Years.
I know. I had no, even as a kid playing pole position, I had no idea what the fuck the pole was. Pole position. I thought it was just a term for your placement when you race, which it is, you know, but I didn't know it had a literal term where there's a fucking pole with everybody's positions on it.
Top 15.
Found that out. Yep. Blew my mind. I was like, holy shit, there it is. I'm 47 years old and just figuring out that is the pole that pole position is based on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that was pretty cool, dude. That was cool.
It's education.
It is.
Entertainment.
Yeah. It was good. Let's see. So had a mishap yesterday. Dishwasher went out. Exploded water all over the kitchen floor. Got it under my new hardwood floors. That was sweet. So I spent the whole night ripping that fucking dishwasher out, removing the refrigerator, and tearing out all my new hardwood floor. That was fucking sweet.
Yeah. It's a good way to spend a Monday.
Yeah. So, yep.
Not
And
much you can do
just-
about that.
Yeah, and it wasn't quite catastrophic enough to file a claim. So it's like fucking whatever, dude.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah, it's probably better off just dealing with it and taking care of it yourself anywhere. You're going to be waiting weeks and everything for insurance to get it done. Just be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, waiting for you to get done.
Yeah.
Or I meant like, you know,
Cracked windshields are no fun. Dump trucks are the worst for that.
cracked windshields.
Yeah, James got a cracked windshield today from a dump truck.
Oh, those motherfuckers, man. And they don't want to own up to their shit.
Nah.
No, man. They don't want to own up to their shit. No intentions on it. It's not their bag.
Nope, not their problem.
Nope, it is not their problem at all. So yeah, I've had that happen to me. That's why I got rid of the Jag, dude. I have a super badass 5-liter XJL supercharged Jaguar. It was fucking nice, man. It was super fast. Had all the factory upgrades and performance shit put on it, and man, I could never take it down the road. It was on 22s. I think it came factory with 22s, low profile tires. The roads in Missouri suck ass. All these fucking trucks out there hauling rock around and shit. I could never go anywhere. I was like, man, fuck this.
Yep.
Got to get rid of this thing.
Can't blame you.
No. And guys on motorcycles, feel bad for them guys. Shit, taking rocks to the dome all the time.
It
Ping,
sucks.
ping. You know, you're a
feel
bike rider, right, Adam?
Yeah, you feel it. No
Yeah.
doubt about that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Shit, even a June bug will make you dizzy.
A Jew bug. That wasn't very cool, dude.
Yeah.
What's a Jew bug? Is they go around picking up all the change?
It's just annoying. Talk all the time, complain. It's too hot. It's so cold in here. But no, those June bugs, you catch one. I've caught a couple in the temple, and it'll It'll make you wobble.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you're going 60 miles an hour and June bug's going opposite direction, or maybe you catch up with it. Either way, you feel it.
Just either way, it just sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting it. You're taking one.
Currently, I ride what's called a Mack Wheel. I think it's a Wrangler 500. It's an electric bike, but I had a Harley before.
Yeah. I went to Big St. Charles, was scoping out bikes. That was a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot better time when you have people to ride with. It gets a whole lot more fun.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, 100%. No, I agree. Absolutely. And that's kind of like the idea. That's what I was telling you, man. You got to get a bike at him so we can go cruising around. Lance is getting a motorcycle as well.
Be quite a little gang.
Yeah, we could. We could do a little game. What kind of bike do you ride? I did put AC in my trailer. Nice, Nick. Bought 2 motorcycles. I can't even ride bike. Had to take Pops to pick them up. What kind of...
Just gotta get on and ride.
You know what, man? I had never ridden a motorcycle, a crotch rock, any kind of motorcycle. I've ridden dirt bikes and shit. But when I was in the Marines, my buddy had a 900RR. He had a 900RR. My roommate had one, and then my roommate had a red one, and my buddy had a blue one. And my buddy had come over. He's like, "Fuck, whose RR is that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's my roommate's." And he goes, "Dude, ask him if you can borrow it." And I was like, "Yeah, all right, cool." So I asked Matt if I could borrow it. He's like, "Yeah, sure, dude. Here, just take your vest and here's a helmet and be safe." And I was like, "Sweet." So we leave Camp Pendleton and haul ass down to San Diego, right? It was a good run going down the Pacific Coast Highway. And what's up, Hayes?
Hazel.
Oh, damn. You know what that is?
Mom said I couldn't give it to you because you were in the podcast, and she's like, "Oh, just go run down there."
That's all right. Is there fire sauce in here?
I don't know.
If there's no fire, then
I think it's
I'm
left
okay.
over
Smoke.
in the fridge.
Yeah. There's no fire. There's no smoke.
There's hot.
Yeah. That's okay. Here, you can take this back up
Someone
with you.
commented.
Ride a bike and you'll be as free as a bird. Amen. Thanks, Hayes.
You know
This is my second oldest daughter, Hazel Ray.
That's
Hi.
all.
Hazel Ray. What's up, girl?
Just wanted to stop it.
All right, we're doing our adult podcast.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna break your neck like a wrestler.
RKO out of nowhere.
All right, I love you, girl.
Okay. Bye bye.
Sweet dreams.
Love you.
Close my door, please.
So, do you want the sauce or not?
No, thank you.
Yep.
Nope, don't want it.
Yep. Okay.
All right, love you too.
Love you.
Good night. Bye. Later. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, so first one I ever rode on was a 900RR, and I remember sitting at the light and revving it up and just kind of slowly, accidentally dumping the clutch and doing like a 30-foot wheelie.
Yep.
I was like, "Oh shit!" My buddy's like, "Dude, you did a wheelie," and I was like, "It was totally accidental."
Yeah. I don't ever want to do that again.
Dude, doing like 130, 140 down the highway, like just
Rip it.
early 20s, don't give a shit, just fucking screaming. Yeah, that was a good time.
Yep. It is a good time.
Yep.
Really, after you get past 30, 40 feet, the bike stays up on its own.
Yeah, Nashville's crazy, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't blame you
That-
for not wanting to ride there.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, that's just like Nashville, how it's got all the lanes. You got the one express lane and then the 100 other lanes, and everybody's just fucking flying all over the place. Like Nashville's a little crazy during rush hour.
Still be better than Atlanta, where you're just standing there on your bike.
Atlanta definitely sucks ass.
The worst.
No doubt about it. Sucks ass. Yeah, it does. But hey, you know what? It is what it is.
That is a fact.
Yep. That is a fact. All right, well, I'm going to eat some fucking tacos. I'm
Can't
going
blame you.
to search some land here. I'm going
Sounds
to keep
fun.
looking for land. But yeah, man. Yeah, we're going to keep doing it.
Fair enough. Well, we will wrap this one up for this week. Make sure, like we talked about before, catch us on Thursday. Bubba will be in the house, and has things to say and talk about. So that's definitely interesting.
Yes, for sure.
Just
Absolutely. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time. And
Yeah, catching up with Bubba. It's been a minute since seen him.
yeah, man, haven't seen Bubba in a while, dude.
Since Georgia.
Just what's that?
Not since Georgia.
Not since Georgia. I thought you said nuts in Georgia. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but all right.
Yeah.
Nuts in Georgia. You know, shoot, dude. All these nuts in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve, for sure. Side name is Mad Max. That's funny shit.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Are you offering? Is that what you're saying?
oh, yeah, right. That's funny.
All right. Well, we will wrap this one up. We'll catch you all on Thursday, hopefully. If not, we'll catch you back here on Tuesday when we do this again and we see what the topic will be this time.
For sure. We'll see you guys Thursday night. I'm Dr. Fears. Peace.
Prince
And
Adam.
chicken grease.
Bulls on parade.
Fuck off.
Fuck yourself.